So now we find the trajectory of the projectile. So again, we draw the graph of projectile motion. This projectile motion is projected with velocity u at an angle of theta, and say at some point its velocity becomes v after time t, which is at an angle of alpha with the horizontal, and this is after at the time of t. This is at time t equal to 0. So we resolve these components of u. This is u cos theta and this is u sin theta. Similarly, we resolve v, it is v cos alpha and this is v sin alpha. And we have already mentioned that ux equal to u cos theta, ax equal to 0, and velocity along x-axis after time t, it is equal to v cos alpha. Similarly, uy equal to u sin theta, ay equal to minus g because acceleration due to gravity is in downward direction. Vy equal to v sin alpha, and it is at after the time t, and in this time t, say it covered the distance y. That means this distance is y and this distance is x, meaning x is the horizontal displacement, horizontal displacement, and y is the vertical displacement. And we have already told that trajectory means we have to relate this x and y. Relation between x and y is the equation of the trajectory. So along the x-axis or the horizontal motion, we can write first equation of motion as v equal to u plus at. We are using it, and we get final velocity is after time t, it is v cos alpha, that is equal to initial is u cos alpha plus, because along the horizontal direction there is no acceleration, so it is 0. This means we can say v cos alpha equal to u cos alpha, u cos theta, which we have already mentioned that horizontal component does not change. Horizontal velocity does not change because of the acceleration ax is 0. And now because velocity is constant and acceleration is 0, we use simple formula speed equal to distance by time, or we can use the second equation of motion, which will also give the speed equal to distance of time if acceleration is 0. That's why we can write distance covered is x equal to speed into time. It is u cos theta into time t. So this gives time taken to cover the horizontal distance x is x by u cos theta. This is our equation number 1. Now for vertical motion, now we check vertical motion. In vertical motion, we have to find the distance covered in vertical direction y using the second equation of motion s equal to ut plus half at square. If we use this equation, then y equal to, y will be taken positive because we are moving upward direction, so y is positive. It is equal to u sin theta. This is the initial velocity, u sin theta. This is the initial velocity into t. To reach y, it takes time t plus half, and acceleration along the y-axis is minus g. We put here minus g into t square. And t square is replaced from the equation number 1. We get u sin theta into t is x by u cos theta minus half g and t square is x square oblique u square cos square theta. And now we rearrange the terms and finally we get u will be cancelled out with this. So we get x and sin theta by cos theta is tan theta, x tan theta minus half gx square by u square cos square theta. This is y equal to. This is the equation of the trajectory of projectile motion. And this equation is equivalent to y equal to ax minus bx square. This is say a, and this term is b. Then we can write y equal to ax minus bx square because it is a quadratic equation and shape of the quadratic equation is a parabola like this. For this equation, coefficient of x square is minus b. Coefficient of x square is less than 0, that is negative. So graph is parabola and downward opening. If coefficient is negative, then graph is downward opening. So we have already mentioned that projectile path is downward opening. This is the projectile path. This is parabola and it is a downward opening because coefficient, mathematically we can see coefficient of x square is negative. So path is parabola and downward opening. First we take some cases or notes. 1. If we found dy by dx at x equal to 0. Dy by dx at x equal to 0 will give basically tan theta, from which we can find theta, that is the angle of projection. So in many problems, if we have to find the angle of projection, so it will be helpful if we can find the data which can be used to give dy by dx at x equal to 0 equal to tan theta. Similarly, dy by dx at x equal to r by 2, that is at the mid of the range, this dy by dx equal to slope is equal to 0. Why? Because our projectile motion is this. This is the point where x equal to r by 2, and at this point object is at the maximum height. Slope of this path at the highest point is 0. So that means we can say at x equal to r by 2 slope is 0, or h equal to or y equal to h at the highest point slope is 0.